You've been injured in a bike accident. What should you do? The first thing you need to do, and your first priority, should be to take care of yourself. Get the medical treatment that you need, whether that's going to the emergency room or going to urgent care. A lot of times in the immediate aftermath of an accident, there's a lot going on, you have adrenaline going, and you may be injured and not even realize it. So it's really important to take care of yourself. Second, gather information about the accident, talk to any witnesses, take photographs of the damage to your bike, your injuries, and the general scene. If you're not able to do that, maybe you can have a friend or family member who can do that. Don't assume that law enforcement or emergency responders are going to gather all that information. Unlike a vehicle accident, bicyclists are often very unprotected, and so injuries can be quite severe. Number one priority, take care of yourself. What kind of compensation can you receive if you were in a bike accident? There are several categories of compensation in North Carolina that you can receive if you're in a bicycle accident. Medical bills, of course. Any out-of-pocket expenses that you had as a result of the injury. Lost wages, if you had any lost wages. If you're self-employed, any lost income. And finally, in North Carolina, you can recover for pain and suffering. And that's a very amorphous concept, but what it basically means is that you can receive an additional amount of money for the pain of that initial injury, for the pain and inconvenience of the treatment, for any mental distress or emotional distress that you suffered as a result of that injury. And because it is such an undefined category, it's important that you consult with an attorney when seeking compensation for pain and suffering. It's important to consult with an attorney if you've been in a bike accident. In general, bikes are considered vehicles under North Carolina law. The Motor Vehicle Code generally applies to bikes the same way it would to vehicles. However, there are some distinctions. For example, there are statutory clearances that apply to a bicyclist that don't apply to a motor vehicle. Also, bicyclists have special privileges at a red light. For example, they can proceed through a red light under certain circumstances, and those rules don't apply to motor vehiclists. So it's important, if you've been in a bike accident, to talk to an attorney who understands those distinctions. What makes Paynter Law different from other law firms? I think the main thing is that we're a small firm and we care for each of our clients. Unlike a lot of law firms, bigger law firms that have hundreds of staff, you're never going to have a problem talking to your lawyer at Paynter Law or even meeting with your lawyer in person. That personal touch and that ability to speak with your attorney whenever you want is something that distinguishes us from other law firms. Another thing that I think distinguishes us from a lot of larger firms is that we are very comfortable in the courtroom litigating and trying your cases. Some firms, they just take cases to try to reach a quick settlement. If we don't think we can get you what you deserve in a settlement, we will take your case to trial. Heck, we even took a case up to the North Carolina Supreme Court one time and won. How does a no-win, no-fee arrangement work? That simply means that if we don't win your case or get you a settlement that you approve, we don't charge a fee. Not only that, but if there are expenses in your case, for example, court filing fees, we advance those expenses for you, and we don't recoup those expenses unless we win. If you have any questions or need assistance, don't hesitate to reach out for a free consultation. At Paynter Law, we're here to help you every step of the way, and we pride ourselves on being a small firm with a big impact.